What's up you guys, this is Chris Rukov for Hand of the Week. I'm actually starting to like not putting the camera on because the editing process is so much faster. So let's go, we continue with the hands of my student. Hopefully I go through all of them unless I have like a lot of hands from other students or viewers that have sent me, but so far not very many people have sent me, but again the channel is growing, which on that note please do subscribe, like and send me your hands, it's for free. And it's one of my favorite words at the end of the day. We got queens on the big blind. We're gonna have a 3-bet pot, I'm sure. Alright, he opens to $1. I'll make it like 415, 350, a little bit on the lower side. I'll make it a little bit uncomfortable for him to play the hand, so I'll make it on 415. 9. Alright, that's interesting. I generally stack off queens, actually jacks plus and ace queen blinds versus button, just because his range is wider. I mean, it's the widest range that he's gonna have. That means I need to 3-bet more and defend more. But when I 3-bet more, now his 4-betting range should become wider as well. That means that my 5-betting range should become wider as well. So basically everything widens up exponentially. So with that said, I'll be looking here, should be a fast hand. I'll be looking here to make it $22. He ship all in, I call, and we move to our next one. No, we just flat. I would not want to do that. I mean, if he has aces or kings, what do you think is going to happen? If an ace comes on the board and he has aces, kings, and queens, I mean, it's still hard to play. Now let's see, if he has and stacks off, the usual shit like this, we're flipping. So, if he does this with, let's say, let's put like 4 combos of bluffs here into 4-betting to $9, and he's gonna fold when we make it 22, we're already flipping. And he's not gonna have only those hands that he's gonna be 4-betting. He needs to have like a little bit more bluffs, maybe not those ones. Let's put like 12 combos of ace deuce only, and we're already on the lead. I mean, if we go all in, he's not gonna call, but I'm saying every time he makes it $9 and we make it 22 and he has ace deuce suited, he's going to be giving us $9 for free. So I'll definitely be 4-betting that hand and solve my problem. Alright, so now here's the thing. If he has ace king, sure, we beat him, but we don't know if he has ace king. If he has like jacks, kings, or aces, or the other 2 queens, okay, let's put aside the other 2 queens. If he has aces, kings, or jacks, he beat us and there's nothing we can do. We do have an overpair, but this is level 1 of the metagame thinking. What do I have? That's really irrelevant considering that if we have this, not thinking about what he has, if he has aces, kings, or jacks, we're screwed anyways. So why does it matter what do we have? If he has ace king, he's in position. Now we check, he bets, we call. Cool, turn comes a deuce. We check, he bets, what do we do again? We call and then hope that he has ace king, and then river comes a 3. We check, he bets all in, and what do we call again on the hope that he triple barrels ace king? No. So I'm gonna solve that problem, and like I always say to those of you who come and have taken coaching with me, one of my favorite sayings is don't be smart, be wise. Smart people can solve every problem. It takes time though. Wise people live their life in a way that there are no problems to solve. So if we raise here to $22, there's no problems. He ships, we call. End of the day, end of the hand. If we make it 22 and he folds, end of the hand. We don't need to see this and now, oh, he checks back. Sure, but if he bets here, now we have a problem to solve. We gotta be smart. Be wise, guys. Don't put yourself in a situation that you need to spend time to solve if you could have just do something before that and didn't had to encounter that situation in the first place. Just be wise. Alright, deuce here, we got a bet now here, but again, I'm reading into a hand that I wouldn't even gotten to this point. He raises and what do we do? I like the sizing actually. Here we're bluff catching, I hope that's the idea. Sure, I mean I'll call, but I don't like the whole hand. Sure, I don't like the whole hand. He decided to 4-bet with this. Had we 5-bet with the queens, actually maybe the terminology was wrong in the beginning. We 3-bet, he 4-bet, and we're gonna 5-bet. If we 5-bet to $22 here, 3-bet, 4-bet. If we 5-bet to $22, he's gonna be folding at 5-6. Or he should be like, I don't know, very lucky. But yeah, That's a, I think it's a mistake pre-flop not to 5-bet the queens there. All right, ace 8 offsuit. Cool. I agree with that. We got a double barrel here. There's no other way. King is a good card to barrel 2 times. It's a very dry board. Basically, if he doesn't have a king, he got a fold or a 6. He might have 6. You know, 6s is one combo, but you know, 6-7, 6-5. He decided to call 3-bet with a suited connector, which I would definitely understand. So, yeah, I would make it this size. That's a good size. I would make it $5 or something more, like 480, something looking more like, you know, serious, because I don't want him to call. I'm bluffing at the end of the day. Cool. We got a double barrel. No, I will definitely double barrel here. I'll make it like, you know, $11 or like $12, something like with $10, and shut down the river, because I basically, that's called a pure bluff. We have no backdoors whatsoever. Yeah. Oof, you're so transparent here, bro. Like, I would call you with like ace high here. Ace 10, I'm calling you here, and I'm gonna win. Yeah, even, I don't know if he has a king. Maybe he does, and he decided to pot control on the turn, but any pocket pair should call you here. 9s, 10s, you know, something like that. But if he has like 8s, 9s, 10s, you know, jacks, for example, if he calls here one time, I don't think he's going to be calling here when you make it $12. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think, because you're repping a king on the flop, just rep it on the turn. And if you think he's not folding, if he doesn't fold on the turn, I would assume at this point that he has like king, queen, ace, king suited, that he decided not to 4-bet. Because it's small blind versus cutoff dynamics, you know, I would assume it's, you know, the ranges are a little bit different. All right, I think we have time for one more hand. I see we're on like, my timer is, I'm trying to record the videos for not more than 10 minutes, not to take a lot of your time. All right, so aces on the button. We're gonna 3-bet 425, perfect sizing, everything that we talked about. Here I don't mind flatting, I don't mind making it $22 5-bet, but 5-bet you kind of give away your hand a lot, and you have aces, and when you have aces, most likely he doesn't have aces, because there's only one combo left. So with aces, I don't mind doing that, because you basically, what boards are you fearing? 5, 6, 7 suited, and even if they are, you might have one of the suits. If you don't, he has to have one of those suits to actually make that hand hard. You know, just because the board is all spades doesn't mean he does have a spade, or he does have, it doesn't mean that he does have 2 spades. So yeah, flop, it's not wrong either way. I agree with both ways. Flat, that's fine. That's a good board. He's gonna check most likely. You're gonna be looking to bet something around $12 or so, like 11.77, something that looks like tiny skinny number. And when we bet that, now here is how we make the plan. If we bet and he calls, he's gonna have $30 behind, and the pot's gonna be $40 on the turn, and we can easily just bet either 10 to 22 on the turn or ship all in. Basically on the turn we can do whatever we want. Oh, he leads out. All right, definitely looking to call here. I'm not that concerned about the spade. If he has it, sure, he's stacking off anyways here if we raise. And he has spades, let's say ace king of spades, but it doesn't matter. I think just flat is fine. Raise, sure, I mean, every now and then you can raise up. Neither of the plays are minus EV, I would say, or a big mistake, so I would definitely just flat here, let him, I would give him enough rope to hang himself. Reason being is, if he has something that he's not super sure, he might, like, you give him an opportunity to fold here. And if we just call and let him stick more money in and the pot becomes bigger, he might be betting the turn, and then when you ship it on the turn, he has nowhere to go. He's gonna say, like every amateur, oh, I'm committed, I have 2-to-1 my money, and you know, that's enough for them to give you money. So that's the reason I do not like the ship. Yeah, exactly what I said. Basically, you give him a chance to fold, and fold he does. Now, I don't know what he had, but I'm thinking if you had called here, turn would have become $42. He has 31 behind, so you know, 3-to-4 stack to pot ratio, which is great. Now, if he checks, you could have bet on in a $40 pot. You could have bet like, you know, 18, and now he gotta ship the money. What is he else gonna do? But yeah, well, alright, well, next time we're gonna continue with the rest of the hands, unless other students or viewers send me hands, because you know I'm gonna keep reviewing your hands, but if I have other people that has sent me a lot, I want to review theirs, and I'm gonna continue with yours after that when I, you know, deplete their hands and I don't have enough hands to review. So basically I'm gonna use yours as a backup if, you know, I have a lot of hands to review. Well, that's it for now, guys. This was Chris Rukov for RukovGrind. Again, if you enjoyed that content and you would like to support the channel, the simplest way to do it is just drop a like and, you know, comment, subscribe. But basically I think likes help the most for the algorithm, so the channel can, you know, start up. Wish you good luck on the tables, and I'll see you next time.